Hello, everyone, and welcome to this reflection and gratitude spread. So, around the beginning of a new year or the end of a year, I like to reflect on what has gone good, what I've learned, what are my goals for the new year. And with 2020 being such a rough year, I really wanted to share this spread with you. To emphasize that even though it's been a very rough year for most of us, there are little victories and little things along the way that have made this year livable. And we are so lucky to be alive during a pandemic. And there are things, whether we think about it or not, that make us happy. So I wanted to do this spread kind of to end off my 2020 on a reflective, grateful note, just so that, it's easy to keep in mind that there are things that are making life better than it could have been. So on this side, I'm going to have a page with clouds, and it's going to be 10 things that I learned this year. So 10 lessons that I learned this year or had reinforced to me this year. Mine are a bit more vague, but yours can be anything that you learned. And honestly, it doesn't have to be 10 things you learned. It could be 10 things that sucked for you this year, 10 things you want to change this year. It could be any 10 things, but take the moment to reflect back on your previous year and see what you messed up on, what was messed up for you, and where there's room for growth. And so on the other side, I'm going to have a little brighter note. I'm going to draw a half sun, or well, I messed up. I'm going to have to draw another time, a half sun, and have the sun's rays going outwards. And that sunny side is going to be 10 things that made me happy this year. So as crappy as a year that it's been, there are still little things along the year that made me smile, things before the pandemic that made me smile. And I'm just going to take a moment to remember those and cherish those and remind myself that there's always some light if we look for it. A bullet journal, is not just for organizing. It's also for reflecting, and you can really make a bullet journal whatever you want it to be. And I don't really share these reflection and gratitude spreads that I do for myself. They're a bit more personal. So please let me know if you'd like to see more of these, because I do these throughout the year. But I think it's very important to take some time to reflect on where you've grown, where there's room for more growth, and even the things that have gone right. It's not about the things you want to change or do better, but even taking time to celebrate yourself and seeing, okay, these are the great things that I've done amazingly well on. Or these are the things that I'm happy about in my life. These are the people I'm really grateful to have in my life. So this spread especially is about that, is being happy and keeping an optimistic view even in a dark time. So I'm going to start writing down the numbers for the 10 things because I just lost track. So as you can see, I realized I had 9 spaces instead of 10, so I have to draw another one. So in those spaces, I'm going to write down 10 things that made me happy, made me smile, something I'm grateful for. And on this side, I'm going to go ahead and number the clouds as well, just to make sure that I have 10. And I'm also going to write down the things I learned in cursive as well on top of that, which I just realized you can't even see. I'm so sorry. And I'm just going to draw a few birds. I thought it looked a little bare, so I thought I'd draw a few birds. So there you go. There's cloudy days, there's rainy days, but every day is a gift. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you take the moment to reflect and be a little grateful about this year as well. So this is the empty spread finished, and this is my filled in spread finished, where you can see all the things that I'm happy and grateful about and all the lessons that I learned this year. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a very happy and safe 2021.